that second song out. I'm sorry.
I definitely fucked up trying to record this several times. It's pretty simple, but I still managed to.
It's probably the drink we've been doing all day.
Yeah.
Alright, this is just a free verse spoken word poem, guys. Here we go.
Jesus' trembling lips uttered one final plea. We've all been abandoned, cast into darkness. I've been blinded. Plato, forms, learned from others, no different than self. We've all been abandoned, like some absent father who left before we could comprehend it. You haven't spoken to me lately. What a cruel game you play. Eli, Eli, lama sabachthani. Eli, this plea may be empty. Eli, you're probably not there. So I continue, going through the motions. Genuflect, lather, rinse, repeat. Work will set you free. Produce, produce, produce. Destroy, destroy, destroy. Should I bow down to a higher being that may be non-existent? I play it safe and never choose the mystery box. Science is my religion. Physics reveals face of God. Infinite entropy. Eternity in a moment. I am here now. Have I been here forever? Eli, Eli, lama sabachthani. Humanity is wasteful and repugnant. Humanity is cherished and beautiful. Jesus walked on the water. Rosa Parks stayed in her seat. Fred Hampton was a revolutionary. The Buddha never needed a god. Rebellion brings change in a world based on conformity. How long will I sit and wait for difference? Days, months, years, millennia? Am I here now? Will I be here forever? Will I stand and fight or watch my world drown in wars for oil? Eli, Eli, lama sabachthani. College kids and young adults, skin blue, dyed crimson, festering bullet wounds filled with dust and sand. You'll never reap the benefits. There are no atheists in foxholes. At home, I'm comfortable, waiting for someone else to take a stand. Day in and day out, see the problem, never face it. Infinite entropy, eternity in a moment. Jesus walked on the water. Rosa Parks stayed in her seat. Fred Hampton was a revolutionary. The Buddha never needed a god. Dusty trails lead to dirty ends. Children lay in sand-filled graves. Eli, Eli, send us a prophet. Eli, Eli, I don't think you're listening. When I was a young boy, I played rummy with my grandmother. Ella was a saint. I turned on the radio one dreary, lonely and quiet morning, tuning in only to find lackadaisical lifestyle pervading like gray feline sprawling. Man left, nude and filthy in the gutter. The street was once alive, dancing and laughter. Ella could have told you. Now littered with desperation, candy wrappers and used condoms that drift like paper boats down rain-fueled rivers on dirty pavement. No more candy shop dreams and malt shop memories. Make room for deforestation and mass starvation on a global scale. Card games with Ella slowly evaporate with the sunbeams of flourishing social conformity and friendships that never, ever lasted. I am forever driving one destination, twisting and winding, bending and bowing, breaking but not broken. On this paradoxical straightaway, I'm headed 6 feet under with nothing to show, save for a shabby notebook filled with nonsensical ramblings and disjointed poems. Eli, Eli, lama sabachthani. Someone once told me all good boys go to heaven. What about the boys who die fighting for causes they don't believe in? What about the boys who mow down crowds of civilians to eliminate one possible threat? What about the boys who tell themselves they are just following orders? Candy-coated car bombs on the news at 11. If we know this much, what aren't they telling us? I barely saw Ella for years, even though she lived next door. Then, the diagnosis. Alzheimer's and cancer. Jesus walked on the water. Rosa Parks stayed in her seat. Fred Hampton was a revolutionary. The Buddha never needed a god, and neither do we. Eli, Eli, where have our leaders gone? Eli, Eli, have we always been alone? Hopeless and tired, I watch raindrops trickle down my doorframe. In suspended reality, they stop. Mangled street signs like mangled ideals, broken promises and crowded minefields, maple trees wrapped in cellophane and dusty powder blue crystals, beautiful in every way. Moments after Ella died, I watched her skin transform, peach and rosebud to sickening weeping deep yellow, zipped in black, carried like a fine piece of meat. Weeping willow, you dance majestically in the cool breeze adjacent to a flowing stream. Patience, self-preservation pushes us to the limits. Drifting leaves and helicopters float on invisible currents. All will fall in time. I never told her goodbye. I never knew how much her card games meant to me until they were gone. Try to live out of regret. Continue with the American agenda. We're too dirty to walk away. Finish the job, then have a smoke, soldier. Pat on the back for advancement of a nation. Imperialism disguised as humanitarianism. Produce, produce, produce. Destroy, destroy, destroy. Humanity is wasteful and repugnant. Humanity is cherished and beautiful. Eli, Eli, lama sabachthani. Empty vessel in a cold casket. Bright red lipstick, emaciated. Jesus walked on the water. Only a miracle could end socially acceptable murders ordered by superiors. I turned on the radio one dreary, lonely, and quiet morning, only to find lackadaisical lifestyle pervading like gray feline sprawling. We've all been abandoned, like some absent father who left before we could comprehend it. Near the end, she didn't even know my name. Eli, Eli, send us a prophet. Eli, Eli, I don't think you're listening.